but there was definitely a loss of almost like identity.
When my periods became very erratic to start with, I felt a little heartsick over it. I felt like I was losing a part of myself.
I mean, I'm very glad to have said goodbye to periods. I mean, one of my overall reflections is I spent, I think, maybe 43 years having painful periods. And that, a lot of PMT.
Even though it has always been a detestable experience.
There was like a crack in my identity of I kind of like changed as a woman.
It's been awful, painful, messy.
I've no longer had that fullness, I suppose, the womanhood thing. I'd kind of lost that, and I don't think I knew at the time, but it was definitely, looking back, it was definitely there.
There's been nothing good about it, and yet a couple of years ago, certainly, of it never happening again, I thought, am I still me?
I felt a bit lost, and I definitely felt as if I didn't have my natural confidence anymore for a long time, because there is like, you've gone from being this person that you've been since you're probably 13, 14, into being an older woman.
When I look back, I just had that sense that life was one series of cycles. You always knew where you were. You were always, having a period, or you just had one, or you were going to have one, or you were in that lovely middle point where you weren't suffering from PMT and you were feeling well.
But I felt like I was definitely losing something.
And it just seems to ebb and flow. And I hadn't expected that. I think I'm just a bit surprised how this does go on and on. And it goes through phases as well. So sometimes all you do seem to be doing is having hot flushes, and then that goes away, and then you seem to have a bit of brain fog or a little bit of not sleeping at night, and that goes away, and then the hot flushes come back.
But that was kind of a weird sense of this cyclical thing, and then as soon as it all stopped, time was no longer cyclical in that way. Time became kind of linear.
I thought there would be a very clear beginning and end, like there is when your periods start and then your periods end, and I thought it was a physical, but it's much more of a mental, emotional phase as well.